Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you the value that Magian can bring to you when you are analyzing the problem of a client. So click on the tick to open Magian. There is a project that I have created for Barclays Retail Bank. This is a fictional problem statement. When you click on the green node, it shows you a little bit about the customer, what Barclays is, and then on the problem statement, this is the problem statement that you've been discussing with the client, a summary of it. Barclays Retail Bank faces critical inefficiencies in its loan origination process, which remains burdened by legacy COBOL-based system, fragmented data silos, and manual workflows. So what Barclays is looking for is a digital transformation, but that will also leverage the power of GenAI to address those wastes and inefficiencies, and how GenAI powered solution can be used to automate their process. And of course, they are now competing with fintech. So that's the problem statement. What I want to show you now is usually everything starts with a meeting. So you have a Teams meeting. You've been discussing all the problems, questioning the client, asking them about the dependencies, the risks, the challenges, also the opportunities and the fear of using GenAI, yet there are a lot of advantages to do so. And these meetings can be recorded and transcribed by Copilot into a text. And here I will show you a sample of that transcription. So what you can do in Magian is create a node, add node, put it here, and you will say and when you click on client conversation now, it opens the node. You can go to your Copilot transcription of the meeting minutes from Teams, copy it, paste it there, and save it. So that's your first conversation for that problem that you had. And now you can do many things with Magian that will take the notes from those meetings and do something that will add value. For example, during the conversation, the client presented their Aziz architecture. So you can add a node and put here. Okay. And then you take the picture, you go back to the node, escape, and you paste it here. You save it. And now, as you can see, it's very complex and you want some information about that. What you can do is go to the design and solution method library, choose explore diagram, go to your combo, let us choose Turbo, Opus, Grok, Llama, GPT-4, and tell it to walk through that diagram and explain it to us, but not the way that GPT or Gemini or other LLM, when you prompt on their messaging board, will give you. They give you a syntactic description of the diagram. We want a semantic description, a description that also uses the context of the problem statement. And because Magian has a mind map where the traceability and the lineage is there, and because it's using multiple LLM to reduce hallucination as they work independently, but on top of that, each of them are giving a different perspective. And as you see, this diagram has now been interpreted. If you click on thumbs up, it will be added to your mind map. You close this. As you can see, Magian has gone through the diagram, provide a semantic description of what it means and what it does by looking at the problem statement of the mind map and the discussion that you had with the teams the minutes, which was transcribed by Copilot, and it will explain to you the big picture. You zoom in into the different parts of the diagram, but in context with the problem and what was discussed, the data silo, the analytics and data management. It's already categorizing that to you as the core architectural component. These are the key takeaways, and then also provide a way forward. So if you're working on an RFP or a proactive pitch, and the client gives you some diagrams, you can put it here and ask Magian to explore it, and it will do it from a semantic point of view, from a contextual point of view, which provide you some more insight about the big picture, zooming in into the components, explaining the components, identifying the potential challenges and inefficiencies, and then providing a way forward. And you've done that using multiple LLM. Thank you very much.